Thanks for tuning in. We've got some exciting basketball up ahead. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Inside. Here's Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
And how about the fast shot by Mobley? Didn't need much time to get it in the air.
Left side, Edwards. McDaniels up top. Shot clock at 6. Over Strus. And the shot no good. A bit short. Here's Mitchell. Good work defensively by Randall. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pure from three-point range.
Great dime by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
Here's Mitchell. And Gobert with a block. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball. And in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Pass to Mobley. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing. Randall outside. And it's Randall with the...
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Back to Garland. Out to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Outside, DiVincenzo. The open shot by Edwards. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, we're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Garland. From deep. Rebound Minnesota. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 16-7 run. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, DiVincenzo. To the left side wing. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. It's good. DiVincenzo's got 7 points.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front? And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Pass to Edwards. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, VA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Out to the wing. There's Ball with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Ball's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
The kick to Hunter. McDaniels with a steal. Now here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. 5 on the clock. With the floater. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers trail by 8. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. They've led by as many as 11. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randall get after it and punish the opposition. Ball.
And there's the drive. And Ball throws it down.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Pass to Conley. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
This is what Ball is known for, a selfless player who is terrific at facilitating the offense.
Doubled by Nance. Reed for three. Buries it from three. Reed's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Here's Ball. Nance for three. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
43 seconds left to the second period. Reed for three, and the rebound goes to Cleveland. Left side, Garland. Ball outside. Here's Garland. Still no points. On the wing, Wade. Clock at 4. Launches a three. McDaniels with the rebound. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Substitution on court.
12 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, DiVincenzo from downtown. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Minnesota leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Ball. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, VA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Brian, back to you.
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Mobley deciding where to go with it. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Shannon. Back to Daniels. Three-pointer. The rebound by Allen. Mobley outside. Now here's Ball. Mobley down low. Shoots over DiVincenzo. That doesn't go either for Mobley. Outside, DiVincenzo. Yep, that one goes. DiVincenzo's got 9.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Garland, and he drives in. Got it.
Well, if you give Garland even the slightest lane, you can be sure that he's going to take it right to the rim.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Cavaliers making a switch here. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
The question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And the shot is good by Garland.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Pass to McDaniels. Hunter with a double. Back to DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Edwards for 3. The shot comes out. The Cavaliers leading. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. The kick out to Ball. That 3's off the mark. Outside Edwards. And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter here.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
To the inside. Here's Mobley. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And Minnesota with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Back to Reed. Picked by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Over Ball. Again, the miss by Edwards. The Cavs trailing. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Garland. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, great job challenging the defense by Garland. He gets positioning inside, and all they can do is foul.
And he's good on the second.
Well, they had a chance to take the lead, but at least he tied it up.
Gobert drives in. Pass to Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Gets it off. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And Minnesota has possession. They've led by as many as 11. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Mobley down low. Off with the layup. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Edwards. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Here's Mitchell. The kick to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Allen. Ball outside. And here's Hunter. Right wing. 5 to shoot. From deep, Mobley. Edwards pulls it in.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Clock at 6. That one no good. Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass the ball. And stolen by Edwards. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Ball outside. Tries the spin move. Mitchell. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Edwards. Using the glass to lay it in.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Mitchell into the lane. Wow, a great finish off the move by Mitchell.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Mitchell outside. Just 4 to shoot. Now Hunter. Let's loose for 3. Randall rips down the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now DiVincenzo. A minute 42 left to the fourth quarter. Here's Randall. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Ball fires. The 3 ball is down.
Easy to understand why they leave ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
Edwards looking it over. Now Randall. Cleared away by Mobley. And they're set to take control of this game.
It's crucial that they convert here.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Randall. Oh, the stop.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Edwards. It's good.
Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Now, here's SGA. To the paint. Holmgren can't hit. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the #2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Tatum. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Brown outside. A kick out to Simon. And a miss there on the triple. Thunder off to a quick start here. SGA surveying the defense. Boston off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Brown outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now, here's SGA. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
Brown outside. The kick out to Simon. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 3. In the corner. Tatum with it. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that's blocked. Simons with the ball. Dort covering. From deep. And it's Simons missing. 1:53 left here in the opening quarter. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Brown, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And it's Hauser in the corner. The shot's good. Brown making the play. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. Pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. The Thunder with another miss. Tatum, that's for 2. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Thunder out in front, leading by just 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Nice move.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
Outside Williams. Jacks up a three. That one, no good. And great with the absence of Jason Tatum for the time being. Perhaps a hiatus for the Celtics as a title favorite.
Well, not to mention some of the salary cap.
Come on, man.
It's not the same team that won it all in 24.
Gotta blame those who win the game.
Once Tatum returns.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Hey, bitch. What is you talking about?
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
And here is Williams. He has yet to score. A rebound by Simons. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, look, you got to hit Tatum harder than that, or else he's just going to push right through the contact.
Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
And this guy just does everything.
No, I ain't want to see that.
Good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Get out of here, Ben.
Tipped. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Celtics with possession here. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Tatum down low. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
White with it. Now defended by Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And Tatum slams it home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. On the wing, Wallace. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
From deep, Williams. Doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo
What
forward.
the fuck?
Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
Back to Williams. On the wing, Mitchell. Nothing on the board. Joe can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 3. Outside, White. Oh, good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Derek White picks up the foul.
Ooh.
That's his first
Ooh.
foul.
Second team foul.
19 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Holmgren.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot? and Holmgren possesses
Y'all can
sky-high potential.
fucking go,
His
man.
length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
SGA.
Ooh, that's the clean that bitch, huh? Huh?
And give him
Motherfucker.
credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect
yeah,
way to
yeah.
finish that quarter
Fuck
on a
you guys,
strong, positive note.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. NGA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Back to Hartenstein. And stolen by White. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. It's
Man, what
stolen
the
by
fuck,
SGA.
bro?
Down low. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Y'all hungry like that, huh?
Hartenstein's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Thunder. It's White on the wing. Tatum on the wing. Clock at 4. Back to White. Fires away from way outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's stolen by White. Inside. Here's Brown. And it's Simons off the drive. Outside Tatum. Brown putting it on the deck. Good on the shot. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sideline, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization. And Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys?
Oh, you gotta eat that.
Tatum shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done
That's
more
fucking
on
still.
that last play.
Dort.
Oh, shit.
It's good.
Well, he
Great play
beat
by
that. He
Williams
bet
to
me.
set it up. Dort got his first bucket of the game, and he's
Fuck
on the
out of
board
here,
for
man.
three.
A vertical of Simon
Here's Alexander. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Holmgren outside. And again, Oklahoma City with the trouble.
Oh, shit.
They're showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Pass to Boucher. And here's White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cans it from downtown.
You mind back in blood, man.
White's got 6.
Well, for obvious reasons, this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in White running the pick and roll.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
Gilgeous-Alexander driving
Man,
in.
y'all playing enough. Hey, definitely not no foul.
Effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Boston trailing. Back to White.
What a
Misses
foul
him
there.
close.
Oh, my goodness. But that
Here
wasn't no
are the
foul.
Thunder
Come
now.
on, bro.
Pass to Wallace. Over in the corner, Caruso. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. And finished off by Jang.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Tatum. White looking around. The trade. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's SGA. Can't hit from in close. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Thunder lead by 3. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Thunder lead by 3. Here's Williams, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Pass to Williams for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Now here's Simon. On the wing, Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
He went for the two-hander on the slam. See
some urgency from him there. Sure. Williams a screen. Pass to Caruso. And here is Wallace. Here's Williams. And it comes off the front of the rim. Celtics trailed by 3. Brown inside. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And now they decide to foul intentional.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Here he goes. Hartenstein. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Now, SGA. Now Holmgren fires away from outside. And good! From way outside, it's in.
And stretching out his shot from deep, Holmgren has developed some pretty solid range.
It's Brown with the drive.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Celtics trailed by 6. Outside Tatum. Brown with it. George covering. Tatum.
So when Tatum stays aggressive, he gets to the line a lot.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line for 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 5.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Brown. And there's the drive. Not gonna go. And Gilgeous Alexander.
Fucking 3. Give me that shit, nigga.
Oklahoma City.
I'm in the zone right now with the steals, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Alright, boy.
Now Brown. From deep. 3. Good.
Man down, man down.
Something White's become
Let's go.
really good at.
Keep holding that shit out like this. Keep holding that shit. I want it. Give it.
105 up to the fourth quarter. SGA.
Sit it. Why the fuck they call the foul? That's good dude. Oh, man, his ass out. Bad, look at it. Garbage. First time. It's fucking first time, nigga. It's fucking first time, nigga. Garbage ass little boy.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Fuck to the hole.
Now, Gilgeous Alexander.
Give me that steal, nigga. What? Oh! Oh! They ain't holding me. Ain't no fucking way.
Put them up by 2.
Trash ass the boy, man. Fuck it, man.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead, hopefully for them.
No, they wasn't everything there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice.
You gotta hit that with the sport ball.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession.
Why you fine, nigga? Ah, you dumbass, the boy.
And you smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And so
Now you gonna hit them holes, nigga. Bring it over here, nigga.
Well, that's outstanding execution in a big spot. He showed a lot of poise at the line right there.
Come on, Tatum, get that.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Oh, you look at how Mr. Easy shit, boy. What a guard. What the hold up, nigga? You trash as hell. Look at my 3-pointers. 5 for 7.
And that hurts as he
5
doesn't
for
get the
17.
first one to
You
fall.
know, motherfucking way.
Now on the second.
Supposed to be about 10 for
And he
17.
can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's off as well. So he misses both. Timeout called the Celtics. They're trailing by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
How the fuck you think you
They're
that
going
long
to
to
turn it
run?
over. They couldn't get it in
Dumbass,
bounds that
nigga.
time. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Outside, White. Off target from outside. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks.
Damn, I'm supposed to go play Fortnite.